Today we're digging in the flowers. Used to get in trouble for that when I was a kid, but today I don't have to. So we're gonna see, we're trying to find the irrigation wires go down from this clock down and across over to that valve. I'm pretty sure they're broken somewhere under here. They're probably from digging at some point. So we're gonna dig them up and see if we can find it. I just am curious. Well, let's see what we got. Sure enough, I found some wires. So I found the 3 red wires, and there's a white wire hiding behind there too. I'm gonna get my meter and we're gonna check for voltage at these. I wanna see if the wire is broken here, if it's good here before it goes all the way up to the front. I know at the front we lost the voltage, so the wire is broken somewhere between here and here actually, because I checked for voltage here and I had nothing there either. So I'm gonna get my meter. Well, wouldn't you know it, found something very interesting here. So I was digging along here and I was poking into these wires, and I'm checking them, and only one of them, this one with a little bend in it that I put a bend, is number 2, zone number 2. I could get continuity. The other 2 I could not. I was like, why is that? So I was checking from here, checking in. Each one of these is marked. Somebody was nice enough to mark them. Number 1's got 1 black line, 2 has 2 black lines, and 3 has 3. And I was checking them, and number 2, I've got continuity down to here. The other 2, number 1 and number 3, I don't. So I dug it up, pulled it back, and wouldn't you know it, there's some wire nuts down here, dirty, and twisted connectors here, and a severed one. So it looks like somebody, when they ran this wiring, they didn't quite have enough, or they thought it would be neat to just run it from the clock up here down to the bottom and then do a wire nut to the actual wires, which underground, unprotected, moist, damp dirt that gets watered, not a good idea. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe repair these, and I don't know if I'm gonna get them up out of there or what exactly, but yeah, I'm betting that's the problem. We got 1 wire completely severed, which is this one, and that is probably the one that goes to number 3 up in the front. And then, I take that back, we have 2 completely severed wires, and we have 1 still connected here. This one is the other severed one. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna see what to do here. Yeah, so this is fun. I just pulled the big pipe out that was holding the wires from the box, and they were already disconnected, but there was one, the white wire, and one of the red wires was still connected. But I pulled it out, disconnected them, and I just pulled up the wires from the dirt. They weren't in a sleeve or anything. They were just barely like 2 inches under the dirt in the rose garden here. So I pulled it up, and basically we're gonna redo all this. Ay, 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 okie dokie. Ha-ha! We got it working. Check this out. Yeah, so just hooked up this valve. And these wires, I just hooked them up. This guy's chugging along. Let's go here. Yeah, so these guys are all working. That guy's pumping out. That's the leak. All right, oh, this guy's pumping out pretty good here. Turn it down a little bit. All right, I'll show you something. Okay, so it's kind of a mess right now. I just have it wired up, but I ran the wires through some pipe. I'm gonna hook that to the wall and got them separated here. Got them run through here. So basically, I'm not using this wire that goes to this valve because this guy is the one that is the famous flood the yard one. But this other one here, this one's for the black poly for the garden. That guy's hooked up. And then the other wires going up to the front is currently running the bubblers on the cypress trees. All right, that is set to system station 1 on program A. So that guy's set. Next, I'm gonna go to, let's see here, station 2. Let's see if station 2 works. Yep, that's going to be these guys for the flower bed and the garden. I can hear them bubbling. Yep, starting to go. Yeah, that's working nice. All right. So I got the clock working back here in the backyard, and the wiring connected up properly. Got the valves all hooked up properly. So now I just got to clean things up. Clean up the wiring and the pipes and all that good stuff. Bury some things, and then of course I do have a leak in the front to fix, or still not sure if I'm going to run some pipes above ground. So making some progress. Got the irrigation thing cooking. Here we go. Yeah, so now I'm just going to clean this mess up, mount the wiring permanently in the pipe, mount it to the wall, put it down in the dirt over by the valve box, and then clean up the front yard. And not sure if I'm going to repair the leak up in the front yard. We'll see. Okay, so I've been working on this a little bit. I've got a new non-metallic PVC for wiring run partway. I put a little junction box there because that's where the length of the wire ended that had originally went down, and then it was wire nutted. So I've got a junction box there. I'm going to fill in the bottom. It's like a T, so the bottom I'll fill in with like a silicone or something once I do the wire nuts. And then I've got this guy going across here under the windowsill, coming across, and then it's going to go down right here to the ground, and then under the ground there'll be the wires right there. So we're working on it, making progress. All right. Okay, it's getting dark, but thought I'd show you what I got left here, if the light allows it. Here, I'm finished up for tonight. Okay, so here we go. I got it done from the clock here. Ran it across the wall, down, buried it, and then it goes into this box right here, this valve box. Do some cleanup tomorrow. But I think we're all set now. Done for the day. It's nice and clean. I still got to put a couple screws in. I got screws in like the top or bottom of the mounting brackets there. But we'll put a few more in tomorrow when it's daylight. We got the junction box together, and we're ready to roll. It should be working for tomorrow. So very good. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good evening. The sun's setting now back there. Good old Arizona sunset. Have a good evening.